Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. My name is Aja, welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to be productive. I want to be productive every day, but you know, there are days where I'm a bit more serious about it. So yeah, I wanted to change my sheets and just so that I could feel clean and fresh tonight going to bed. Not that I wasn't, but anyway, I found that it's important to clean your bed sheets often. Normal, right? Anyway, but yeah, it's going to be a weekly vlog as you saw in the title, and it's going to be a very just, I guess, relaxed, cozy, simple, kind of productive week in my life as someone who's unemployed. But this morning I woke up and I made my to-do list, but this is just before noon. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Oh, it's 9:16 right now, so maybe before noon type of a to-do list. And I do have a planner, but I found that in my planner I put more like general things that I want to do during the day. Let's say, oh, I have to go grocery shopping, but then on this like to-do list, I don't do it like every day, but when I do it, I'll put probably what I want to get at the grocery store. So my grocery list, it's a bit more detailed. I wanted to do like 2 loads, but I'm going to have to do 3. We're already on our second one, so it's not bad. And then after that, I'm going to make my bed. Whenever you're watching this vlog, I hope you're having a good day or a good week, a good hour, whatever. We're going to spend a good week together. Yep. So now let's make the bed. Yep, shall we? Put my third load. Once I come back, I will fold these clothes, but I will not be done for noon because the dryer takes forever. Literally, I think like the washing machine is like maybe 25 minutes and the dryer is like probably 30 minutes minimum. The noise that you're hearing is the washer, yeah, because my room is kind of right next to the laundry room. What am I doing? Okay, let's do this. So I'm making good progress, but okay, I think the sound. Anyway, listen, we'll have to make do because I'm not waiting for that washer to be done. I got things to do. So basically, I was on the phone with Fido. I did check a few tasks on my to-do list, but yeah, I was on the phone with Fido because I did transfer I had like 2 lines, and the first line I transferred it on with Kudo. Okay, because they were offering me a way better deal. I'm paying like $28 for 70 gigs. Yeah, like basically I was paying $46 with Fido for 80 gigs. So of course I jumped on the opportunity. I was at the mall. I was just like, I don't remember what I was doing, but I went to get something, and as I was walking by the Kudo store, I saw that they had like a special, and it said like 25% off or current plans. So I was like, oh, you know what? I need to go to the dollar store. On my way back, I'll check it out. I'm glad I did, because he was like, it was going to be 25 plus taxes or something like that. And I still have to pay the 15% taxes because my phone number is a Quebec phone number. If I had like an Alberta phone number, it would be 5% taxes, so it would be even more cheaper. It would be cheaper. So I just decided to switch. But my second line, the person was just like, you know what, just cancel it. And the thing with Fido is that every year, I haven't had a phone with them in years. Like, I think the last time I had a phone with them was maybe 2019. I think so, and I lost that phone on a trip in Jamaica. I came back and I tried to contact them, trying to get a new phone. The service was so despicable. I left there and I told myself that I will never ever buy a phone again, a cell phone with Fido, and I didn't. After I just like got a phone on, is it Kijiji? Yeah, I think it's Kijiji. I bought a phone there. That phone lasted for a little bit, well, for a few years, and then after that I just like bought my phone directly from Apple's website. So yeah, I haven't purchased any phone with Fido because I was like, why am I giving my money? I'm already like paying a plan, bring your own phone plan. So I was like, that's enough. So since 2019, I've been calling them every year because they always want to add some fees to my bill after a year. So in January, it's always the same thing. So I call them, and then once you call the representative, well, the first person you're talking to, the first agent, they're always trying to tell you, oh, we can't like give you a rebate, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, can you transfer me to a supervisor? Then it takes forever. Finally, when they transfer you, it's like, it's always a fight. Always a fight. So last year too, I wanted to change provider, but I decided to stay with them because I called and I was able to get like a rebate, which I was like, great. But I knew that January would come and it would be the same thing again. So I was like, you know what, because it takes time for us to learn our lessons, right, as human. So I decided to call, and that's when I realized that you couldn't talk to an agent anymore. Like, you can just call and wait in line. You have to take an appointment. I was like, oh no, that's enough. And the things that I took 2 or 3 appointments, the first one they never called. The second one, I was like, okay, I just canceled it. And then the third one, they're like, oh, you know, give us like a 30-minute period grace. Okay. An hour later, they called. I was like, I've had enough. I don't know why I'm still there. I've been hating you guys for a while, so I might as well change. I was like, okay, let me be patient. And I'm glad I was, because at the end of January, I think the 30th of January, that's when I switched my line with Kudo. And I'm glad I did, because it's for 2 years, so it's okay. I'm going to pay like $28 for the next 2 years. I don't know how they will behave at the end of the 2-year term. Well, it's not a contract, it's still bring your own phone, but the promotion is for 2 years. At the end of 2 years, maybe if they don't behave accordingly, I will just switch to someone else. That's it. We'll see. Honestly, it doesn't pay to be a good customer. Well, not in everything, but like when it comes to cable, when it comes to like internet providers, mobile phone plans, whatever, it doesn't pay to be a good customer because they don't care about you. I was with Fido since 2014, so 12 years. I've never missed one payment, being a problematic customer, yet they still treated me like shit every year. So I was like, I understand. I wouldn't do it because that's not who I am, but I understand when people were just like, I'm gonna pay my bill whenever I have money to pay my bill. Yeah, they do charge you fees, but whatever, I'll pay it when I can pay it. I understand sometimes because they don't value customers. And that's the thing I'm saying. The guy, you know, when you call and then you want to cancel, I had to take an appointment, of course. So the guy is like trying to tell me, oh, you know, I will give you offers. What is like Kudo offering you right now, blah, blah. And I told him, and I know damn well that they would not offer me that. And he's like, oh, you've been with us for so long. We probably have very good offers. No, I checked the app many times before switching, and the offers were just terrible. They were just more expensive than what I was already paying. So I told him, I don't have anything against you, but here's the thing. I don't want to do business. Well, I'm not doing business, but I don't want to have you as a service provider. I don't, because you had 12 years. Okay, maybe not 12 years because I was under contract until 2018. Okay, so let's say 2019. We're in 2026. You've had 7 years to keep me as a customer. And I gave you opportunities because I called. Every year I would call because you just give me that $5 rebate. You never did anything. Actually, you treated me like crap, like you really didn't give a damn. And now all of a sudden, because I'm telling you, oh, cancel that thing, oh, you want to do something? No, absolutely not. You don't deserve it. So I don't care about your offers. You could offer me something for the same price. I wouldn't change. I think you would have to offer me like a plan, the same plan, 70 gig for $15, taxes included. But they won't do that. Yeah, I can walk over my pride for that. But yeah, anyway, I wasn't supposed to come and talk about this, but it's just that this is what happened. At least, you know what? I'm glad that I could check it off my list. I'm done with that. I don't need to be in contact with them anymore. But anyway, it is probably 11 a.m. and I haven't had breakfast yet. So once I'm done with this, breakfast time. I have a few things left on my, I was going to say grocery list, to-do list. 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I did good. So basically, my third load is in the dryer right now. So I'm going to have breakfast because I'm starving. I'm so hungry. But before I have breakfast, I'm going to tell you what's my overnight oats. Okay, sounds good. So basically I made some stewed apples a couple days ago. So I put like chia seeds, oats of course, half water, half milk, and I added my stewed apples, give it a good stir, and then I added the nut butter mix. I've talked about that nut butter mix a few times because I got it at Costco. I think it's the only place I've ever seen it. Well, it's the brand Kirkland. So yeah, anyway, so now I'm going to watch a little bit of YouTube. I think I deserve it because I didn't show you guys that, but I did clean the floor of my room, so the desk is clean, the floor is clean, the bed is made, the sheets are clean, my comforter, whatever, everything is clean. So I'm quite happy with that. I haven't been on social media since this morning. I woke up at 7:45. I woke up and then I stayed in bed until I think 7:50. Then I was like, okay, get out of bed. And then after that, I wanted to clean my desk. As you saw, I'm not going to repeat. Anyway, so I feel like I've been productive. Good morning. Today's Tuesday. I did not have time to pick up the camera this morning because, as usual, I was rushing and I had plenty of time. Anyway, so I'm trying to make it to the public library, the central library, for the first time. Yay! And yeah, like I said, I'm running late. I still have, I think, an hour 15-minute walk, but I will have to try to make it in 1 hour. I don't know how possible that is because I don't exactly know where I'm going, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful, my lips. It's a beautiful sunny day and it's not cold. It's actually not cold. I forgot my sunglasses. Ugh. Well, actually I didn't forget my sunglasses. I was at the door and I said, oh damn, my sunglasses. But I didn't want to go back because I would have to remove my shoes, my winter shoes, well, my shoes, to get inside my, how do you call it, my room. And I was like, nah, the 2-3 minutes is going to take. I'm already late, so I went outside. Now do I regret it? Yeah, because I have the sun in my eyes, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll talk soon. I need the GPS maps to figure out where I'm going. Well, it's not that great, but progress because I managed to cut off 3 minutes on my arrival time. So it says 12:08 now instead of 12:11. But yeah, we'll make it. Excuse the angle. Yay! Managed to cut off another 5 minutes. So it says 12:03 before I actually get there, which is good. I think I can cut off another 3 minutes and make it. So we made it on time. I was so proud of myself. So I came, yeah, I know I'm in the toilet. Anyway, so I got here like 5 minutes before noon. Yes, we did it. I was so proud. I got here really sweaty, but oh, what do I have here? Anyway, it was a good time. I did enjoy. Yes, it is. What is this? Anyway, it was a good time. I did enjoy it. I was thinking about staying at the library. I did bring my laptop, but I'm just not feeling like staying here. I don't know. I'm not feeling the vibes right now. So we're going to walk back home. Yeah. Hey, it's time for me to get home because I'm so tired. Yeah, tired. And I can feel like some sort of migraine lingering in the background. But I'm drinking my tea. I'm so glad I made a tea. It's, what is it? It's lavender Earl Grey. Yeah, it's called Not So Grey Earl Grey, something like that. But basically it's lavender Earl Grey. And let me tell you, it's the spot. It feels so good right now. Just perfect. I needed a little something to drink other than my water. The last time I talked to you guys, I just didn't want to stay at the library. I think I said that I wasn't really feeling the vibes, but it meant that I didn't have any time to actually sit down and chill because like the guided tour was of course standing and it was a whole hour. Actually, she took maybe 5 or 10 minutes more, but she did ask us like if it was okay. And after that, I walked around briefly and then we made my way outside. So I just can't wait to get home. My thighs are hurting, but like the upper part, yeah, close to my hips. But I know it's because I don't have the right shoes. Of course, my winter boots are not the most comfortable and also not the best for long walks. Anyway, all of that to say that I didn't take a break and now I'm just tired, hungry, and I just want to go home. Yeah. I think I will repurchase the lavender Earl Grey from Banff Tea Company because it's actually enjoyable. I'm back home finally. My feet hurt. I couldn't wait to get back home. I did stop briefly at the grocery store because I wanted some chicken pot pie. Yeah, I got 3. I don't know, I just like them. I'm glad I went to the library, honestly, because it was a pretty good guided tour, informative, yeah, guided tour. And I did enjoy the lady. I didn't really film her, you know, and even what she was saying because she was talking like really low. Yeah, kind of low. Not because of the library. I think it's just her regular tone. So I was like trying to listen to her. So I was like, obviously the phone won't pick up her voice, but it was just 4 of us. There's another lady that joined us like mid tour. Yeah, so it was great. She was really knowledgeable. There are volunteers, by the way, the people who give the tours. So she was really knowledgeable, and it was quite interesting to learn about like all the details that they actually took into consideration when they were building like the building, the library. So one of those things, she said that basically the architects, I don't know, engineers, whoever, before they started, they thought about the fact that there were like many buildings around and the possibility that the sun, because Calgary has like, it's called is it the Sun City or the Sky City? Something like that, because I think they have like 333 days of sun. That's crazy, out of 365. Wow. Anyway, so she was saying that they did take that into consideration. So they wanted to see like the buildings around, which one would reflect the sun directly on the windows of the library. They knew exactly which windows they would put like a filter on to prevent the reflection of the sun. So I was like, oh. She told us a whole bunch of other things, but I don't quite remember right now. Anyway, it's a beautiful building. It is. And they really did put a lot of thoughts into it. And she said that it took 4 years, I think, 4 or 4.5 years to build. It cost the cost was $245 million. So she said that out of that $245 million, I don't remember exactly, but there was a million something, not a million something, 100 million something that was from the taxpayers, the Calgarians, a few donations, and also like private, I don't know, private something. I don't remember the exact term that she used, but she said that the people who made, like, let's say regular people like us, who made like donations, they put their names everywhere in the library, just like, I guess, to say thank you. And I was like, oh, that's quite interesting. So I'm, like I said, I'm back home and I'm about to eat my chicken pot pie. I'm not gonna do much, honestly. It's already 3:39. Sorry, it's 3:39. Am I going to look for a job? Probably. I did that yesterday. I'm gonna do some editing because I did everything that was on my to-do list yesterday except editing. I just didn't feel like it, to be honest, but I was quite proud of my day. I'm proud of today too. How many steps did we do? 21,148 steps. By the way, it took me what, an hour 20 minutes to get there, and like it was an hour 5 minutes, already said that, for the tour. I didn't have 10k steps. So that's why when people are like, oh, it's easy to do 10k steps. Do you walk? Do you actually walk? Because I walk like every day, and I can tell you, no, it's not just an hour for you to do 10k steps. Ridiculous, but I know that I did good today. So now we're at 21,000 steps and the day is not even over yet. I did my devotional this morning, so maybe I'll do a little bit of coloring, but I don't think I'm gonna come back later. I think we will see each other tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed coming to the library with me. Another thing I wanted to say, the thing is that, yes, the library is very nice and the train actually goes through the library. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. So when you're actually walking, like taking the steps, walking towards the library and you're taking the steps, there's a lot of homeless people around just sitting on the steps. So it's just that I probably didn't go there at night. It just doesn't feel safe to me, which is, it's actually sad, the homeless situation. Homelessness, yeah, situation. It is pretty sad when you think about it, when you look at them, and yeah. Anyway, but it is what it is. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good morning, officially. Today's Wednesday, and I figured I would just go slow this morning and go with whatever I felt like doing. So basically, I woke up and I think it was like 5:30. I wanted to pee. And after that, I wasn't able to really go back to bed and, well, really fall asleep again. I did stay like on my bed for a while until I finally said, okay, like screw it. And it was 6:47 when I finally got out of bed, and I had to open the light. I don't like waking up with when there's no natural light. I just find it like I don't know, I don't appreciate that. So basically when I woke up, I was like, I went to the window and I was opening the blinds, and I was just like, oh, it's really dark outside. I think I showed you guys that. But my room is small and I know my way around my room, so I didn't have to open the light. And when I saw it was really dark, I was like, okay, well, let me go back, sit on my bed and open the light, which I did. And we did a little coloring, as you saw. I actually am done. That's the final result. Yeah. Cute, I guess. And now I'm going to have my little breakfast. Again, I'm having another overnight oats. What did I have yesterday? I think it's been 3 days in a row. Yeah. Anyway, today it's almond extract with just bananas. I'm kind of glad that my banana is still alive. It doesn't look appetizing, but I thought it was going to be just overripe, and I don't like an overripe banana. I don't. But it's not too bad. Anyway, so almond extract with bananas and a mix of nut butters. Yeah. I left my tea in the kitchen because I'm letting it sit. So I'm going to eat, drink more water, and open my laptop. We'll see. I have a lot of editing to do because I was supposed to do some Monday and Tuesday. I didn't. Honestly, yesterday after I came back, I ate 2 chicken pot pies. I guess because I was really hungry. I don't know. But I ate them, and then after that I had an orange. And that was pretty much it. I had tea, herbal tea. And for the rest of the day, I didn't do much. For the rest of the afternoon, actually, because it was, what, almost 4 when I got home, maybe 3:30, 3:35-ish. My roommate came, and we had a long talk. We were just chatting. So by the time I got back to my room, it was like 7:50 p.m. I was not about to do anything. I literally just sat down, watched a little bit of YouTube, showered, and then I went to bed around, I want to say 11:30, but I had to do my weekly recap for Lent, which I did. So I will go outside today. We're going to go on a walk. I want to go like on different streets, so we'll see, but we won't do anything very exciting. It's all about having, I guess, a slow morning. That's the best part about not having a job. Not that being unemployed is a great thing, but there are certain aspects about it that are great. Waking up in the morning and just deciding to do whatever I feel like doing. I was awake for a whole almost 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Just like reading my devotional, drinking my water, coloring. And at times I was just sitting on my desk and, well, on my chair, just doing absolutely nothing. And I did listen to the audiobook of How to Win and Influence People for a little while. I've been listening to it since last week. I just do a little bit every morning, but I think I have like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes left, so it's not that bad. I'm in control, of my time. All right, so I just finished eating my orange. my roommate and I are gonna go outside, walk around, because I discovered a new street last week, and there's a few like nice rich people houses. So I just want to go like meander, I guess, around and look at like the different houses. I've mentioned many times that I do like to walk and look at the architecture and look at the beautiful houses. I guess it just makes me I don't know, it brings me, is it dopamine? It brings me something, some sort of it brings me something, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go shower. I won't take you through my routine because I feel like I've talked about it in some previous vlog. So we're gonna go from looking like a little grandma with my little PJ. But I really like that PJ. My auntie gave it to me, and it's soft, it's comfortable. I love wearing it. Anyway, so we're gonna go from the grandma look to the cute young adult. Yeah, shall we? I know that was ridiculous. I feel so ridiculous. Anyway, I have brand new, fresh, cleaned. So let's go outside. And oh, it's very sunny, so I will not make the mistake I made yesterday. Yeah, forgetting my sunglasses. No, absolutely not. All right, let's go on a walk. It was a good little walk. I did go with my roommate. I think I mentioned that before. And the houses were nice. I think I showed you guys like a few. Ew. Excuse me. It was, well, it is still sunny, but it's quite windy outside. I don't like that. But I'm not going to complain because it could be like a snowstorm. But anyway, now that I'm back, I'm just going to probably have lunch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have lunch, and after that I'm gonna go back to my room. I still have to search for a job. I have to do some editing and a few other things that I want to do, but I'll probably show you. We'll have a little chit chat now, and then I'll show you my food, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, I had to cut it short because my roommate said she was going outside, but I thought she was going to stay a bit longer so I would have time to chit chat. So she came back really quick, so I was like, ugh. So like whenever she's talking on the phone, you guys can hear it. But anyway, I'm about to eat my little, I don't know, that's ground beef bowl. So I'm about to eat that. But what was I even saying before I cut everything short? I don't really remember. Oh, I think I was saying that it's going to be the end of the vlog for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But before I go, I wanted to share that last week I had an interview. I'm back. I'm done eating, as you can see. Anyway, I had some technical difficulties. Is that the fan? Oh my god. Anyway, I was trying to say that last week I had an interview. Okay, I'm outside, so I'll be able to finally say what I need to say, and then we'll see each other. Like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's just I was like, she hung up the phone, so I'm like, okay, I can actually film what I wanted to film. No, she picked up the phone again. So here I am. I was trying to say that basically, hold on, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had an interview last week, and I was kind of hopeful to get it, because that's actually my first interview since I've been here. Terrible, I know, outrageous. And yesterday morning they called me. So they called me at 9:22, I believe, and then I missed the call, but they didn't leave any message. So I was like, oh, okay. I called. They called the second time, and I answered. So I was like, hello. And for me, if you're calling twice, first of all, if you're calling, it's because you have good news. That's how I think. And if you're calling twice and you don't want to leave a message, I'm like, okay, maybe she's trying to get the references, because she did mention during the interview that they were asking for 3 references. So I'm like, okay. No, it was just like, oh, I wanted to let you know that we went with someone else. And I was just like, send her an email. That's the type of information that you can just news that you can just send by email. Yeah, literally. You don't need to call me to tell me that. But anyway, I'm guessing she wanted to be human, but it's like, yeah, that kind of maybe human, you can keep it for yourself. And I wasn't mad. Honestly, I wasn't mad. I was just a bit discouraged. Yeah, definitely, because I'm like, I don't have like another interview lining up. Like, I don't. I was watching something on TV, well, not TV, on YouTube, and the person was saying, they were talking about the United States, but I'm like, it's the same in Canada. They were talking about how there's a lot of low entry level jobs available, and also like highly specialized jobs, but there's no mid-level jobs available really. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, that's the thing, that's the issue. And like, middle class people need mid-level jobs. Like, we need them, because the thing is that you're overqualified for low entry jobs, and then you're not specialized in like whatever they're asking for. So like, we're in the middle. What happens to us? Like, can we get something? And I have to admit that here in Calgary, I found that the job market is horrific. It is worse than Montreal. I think people are like, oh, it's great here if you're, of course, in oil and gas and maybe healthcare, because I see a lot of nurse positions that are available for regular ass like jobs that in Montreal, they don't require like certain like a certification. They just require, let's say, to have a diploma in a specific field. Here, that same job, they ask for the diploma, or maybe they don't, but they will ask for a specific certification. And I'm like, that's unnecessary. I know it's unnecessary because there's certain jobs that I've done or I've seen people doing, and I'm like, we don't need that certification that you'd be asking for. Anyway, I am a bit irritated. I am a bit annoyed, because I'm like, I am starting officially, I'm starting to stress officially about money. Okay. So yeah, I hope I finally get to find a job or something, because I need it. But anyway, that was the story yesterday. And like I said, I wasn't sad. I was just discouraged, which I believe is normal. I just wanted to share that so that you guys know that I'm not just saying that I'm unemployed and actually doing absolutely nothing to find a job. I am trying, and I need that government or whomever to do something about mid-level jobs. We need them. I wanted to go like work in retail, or go work like as a clerk, I don't know, at the dollar store. Are you really going to hire me? Like, you will look at my resume and be like, okay, you have a bachelor's degree, you have a master's degree. Why would I hire you? They always like to think, oh, you're probably not going to stay. I just want a freaking job. So, anyway, I'm gonna go back inside. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Today's Thursday and this is the kind of morning I've been having. I got out of bed and I did listen to my audiobook for an hour plus. While I was listening, I decided to color. Why not? I should have done a before and after. So yeah. And then I started being hungry and I was like, okay, let me go make my breakfast, start the vlog, and watch a little bit of YouTube. So I'm going to have my yogurt bowl. It's been a while since I've had one, probably over 2 weeks. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Greek yogurt. I mean, I will eat it, but I don't ever really crave Greek yogurt. I buy it because it's just an easy breakfast. So why not have it in the fridge? And I'm trying something new today. Yeah. Of course, you know, I get that drink from, that mix from, I don't know, Marshall's and his siblings, one of them. So I was like, okay, let me try it. I don't really have any expectations because, to be honest, I've tried 2 products from Organics. I think it's Organic Traditions. Anyway, and I wasn't a fan. I'll try it. I added the collagen. So let's give it a try. It's creamy. It's very creamy. I don't know if it's because I added the collagen on top of it, but it's not bad. I don't really like it, but it's not bad. Like, I can drink it. So I will finish it. Oh, my hands are ashy. I will finish it, but I don't think I would purchase this again. Yeah. And I believe it's ashwagandha. Is that what it is? I forgot. Anyway, but I always find that there's a little bitter aftertaste, slight bitterness. But anyway, you see the kind of day I'm having right now, or the kind of morning, and outside is covered, it's snowy. I don't know, I just felt today I need kind of a break, which means that I'm just going to stay home and take care of administrative things that I need to take care of. And yeah, pretty simple, basic day so far. But I'm proud of myself because I did wake up like at 7:45. I know it's not that early, but 7:45, oh, I'll take it because it's way better than like 9:30, 10 a.m. Okay, progress. We're making progress. Correction, I said ashwagandha, but it's yerba mate. And but what I said stands. I've had but I don't think it was kombucha, was it? Anyway, I've had a like cold drink that contained yerba mate, and yeah, the little bitterness, I wasn't a big fan. I got confused. I got confused between ashwagandha and yerba mate, but good morning. It's Friday. Yay, Friday the 13th. Anyway, so I will be watching Jeepers Creepers because I don't feel like watching Friday the 13th. No. We'll see after Jeepers Creepers, but I realized that I don't think I've ever seen Jeepers Creepers. I know it's bad, but I was like, yep, I will be watching it tonight, later today. And right now, I'm going to my breakfast. I don't want to take too long because my roommate went out and I'm just like, okay, I'm a bit more comfortable when I'm by myself talking to the camera. So I want to rush to do make my breakfast before she comes back. But I'm debating if I want tea, black tea, or should I just go with regular herbal tea? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, so yesterday I was talking about, hold on, Organic Traditions, and I did say that I called the damn thing ashwagandha, but I did correct it after, right? But I did not enjoy this. And I did mention that I tried 2 other drinks from them, which were, I think it was something turmeric. I don't remember the name exactly. Maybe I have a picture of it, but it was over a year ago. Anyway, I did not enjoy it, and I also did not know what dirty chai was. Yeah, I think I found out what dirty chai was in 2023, 2024. I know it's bad. I guess they put like a shot of espresso, or they put coffee in it. So I got the fuel focus something. Anyway, no. What am I saying? It was a dirty chai. I don't remember if that's how they called it, but that was my mistake. I usually read the ingredients. I do, but I don't know why. I guess I wasn't paying attention because I got home, and then a few days later I made it, and I was like, oh, this is absolutely outrageous. This is utterly disgusting. I threw it away. So far, it's just well, it's a 0 out of 3 for me. But I also got like this, but those are chia seeds. You can't mess that up. Well, I'm not going to say that they messed it up. I just don't like it. Okay? Some people might like it. I'm not those people. So I don't know why I felt like I need to clarify that, but here it is. Breakfast today is meatless day. I do that every Friday for Lent. So I wanted to have some turkey bacon, and then I realized, oh no, it's meatless day. So I will have some baked beans, and those baked beans don't have any. I know I bought 2 of these. The first one I had some bacon in it, but not this one. So I'm gonna have a little bit of these, and I will have 3 eggs. I have some roasted potatoes that I made. For tea, I decided to do cinnamon lemon, and I think I'm just going to add a pouch of a tetley. One of these, I haven't decided yet. These are my eggs. I put some spinach. I will add some tomato, and I'm going to add a little bit of parmesan, and that's pretty much it. I love that they have this. I love it. Makes it way easier to open. I'm gonna have this. I decided to put my potatoes in the oven. I just thought it was easier because if you look, I already have all my stuff here. There's no more room for the air fryer, and I didn't want to make space, so it is what it is. Here's the breakfast, my little brekkie. I didn't realize that I didn't have a lot of potatoes left. Like, what is this? It's nothing, but I don't feel like having bread, so this will do. So I tasted my eggs. They're surprisingly good. Proud of myself. I think yesterday I said it was going to be like more of an administrative day. I didn't do anything, and I just was not in the mood, but I felt like I wasn't capable to do anything. I barely managed to go outside to do a walk, maybe 35 minutes, and I also saw a few coyotes. Oh, sorry. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? But anyway, I kept on walking. Well, I kind of left the park because I was like, I need to research, what do you do? But I don't think you do anything other than like keep on walking and maybe stop. I don't know. I'll look it up at some point. But today is going to be my administrative day for real, because everything I didn't do yesterday, I'd like to do today. Talk to you later. Hello. I made it outside, as you can see. Actually, I had to go to the library because I did put a hold on a book. I don't know if I told you guys about that. So Tuesday I went to the central public library downtown, and I wanted to get a book, but it wasn't available. So the lady over there told me I could put a hold on it, which I did, but I didn't expect it to be so quick. So I did receive an email today telling me that the book was ready for pickup to the library, at the library that's closest to my house, my apartment. So that's what I did. I was like, you know what? I had until the 19th of March, but I was like, I'm not doing anything, and I'm supposed to do 6 walks. so I might as well do my 5th walk of the week. So I went over there to pick it up. After that, I made my way to the grocery store. I don't like going to the grocery store around like 5 p.m, especially Friday, because it's kind of hectic. There's a lot of people. But anyway, I went and I got some tuna so I can make some tuna sandwiches when I don't know what to eat. Oh, look at the view. I don't know. You see? Anyway, I think it's nice. I've realized one thing this week. I like to call myself selfish, but that's just because I don't like to share certain things. That's it. Because I just like my things to be used in a certain way. Also, I keep count. I'll have my things, you'll have your things. Because if you like to just go and buy your stuff last minute, that's on you. I don't want to have to go through that. So that's why I'm like, no, I like to have my own things and the other person can have their own things. I feel like it's just better because of my personality. But what I'm actually trying to say is that this week I recognized that it wasn't a good thing for me to call myself selfish, because it's not really being selfish when I think about it. It's not the right word. But anyway, I don't know if you care, but I wanted to share that. Maybe just to say that sometimes you call yourself a certain word, you normalize it, but then when you stop to think about it, is it a good thing? You know? Anyway, I'm gonna go home, and next time I see you guys, it will be to end the vlog. Yeah, while watching my movie. Happy Friday the 13th. I made some oatmeal and I had it stewed apples, and I will be having a tuna sandwich. I know it's a weird mix, but I don't know, I guess this is for my sweet tooth and regular ass food. So this is the book that I got. I disinfected the book. Well, I could only disinfect the cover, but you know. Anyway, so this is going to be the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed spending the week with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And then I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't know why I did bye. Like what does that mean? Anyway, bye.